inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
And that's a missed opportunity. I mean, he had him open. He could have thrown that football maybe with just a little bit more touch. He had plenty of mustard on it. You could see he threw a bullet. But sometimes when those guys are wide open, you see quarterbacks they try to aim it a little bit too much, and it'll come up short.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. To the air, it's Castellanos. On the move, he fires. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Forced out of the pocket. Stepping to the right. Nice move there. That's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And he had an opportunity there to make something out of nothing, but things just got sideways, and the ball came free.
I just like the effort on defense, okay? They couldn't get to the quarterback initially in the pocket. He starts scrambling, and they don't quit. You saw all of the effort of everybody pursuing the QB, catching up to him, and them creating the fumble. Awesome job.
The give to the back. Brings it to the open. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Unloads it downfield. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Jones to throw. Slings it downfield. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Easy. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. He's going to run it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Broncos come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Bringing the heat. Hauls it in. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Obviously, great job picking up the first down there through the air, but you're trailing by a lot of points now, and you're in that area of the field where you should take a shot. If I was the offensive coordinator, I'd be thinking about throwing this next one into the end zone and trying to cut into the lead.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Oh, he's headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Western Michigan. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Under fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Crosses the 35. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Steps away to find some room. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. He's going to take off. No, he got loose. Breaks into the open on the left. Touchdown, Florida State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they hand him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner will be knocked down. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Oh, the ball is wiggled free near their own goal. Good job corralling that football, but he couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it'll be a safety. They'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. At the 45 on his way. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. What a play by the defense. He didn't get close to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 10. They found a little open space. Unfortunately, it was in the wrong direction. 2nd and long coming up. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Man, how about this offense? They have been fun to watch so far, man. They've been aggressive, taking shots. They take another shot there, but, you know, obviously this one falls incomplete. But so far, this offense has been clicking on all cylinders.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, though.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Jones wants to throw it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Broncos decide to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Trying to escape and get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He'll try to do it himself. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Get set. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab, it's McCoy. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Seminoles will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Pulls it in, it's White. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Off play action on 1st down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Yeah, and you can tell the timing wasn't great, and quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the 1st down mark. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. The give is to Williams. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires into the end zone. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Follows that surge up front. He's got 5 out to the 13. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Right back to him on the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Sends it back in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. There he goes. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. The Broncos with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Jones to throw. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. Takes it on the return. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And he just held on to the football too long, and the defense rode him out of bounds and forced the loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. He'll get rid of it. Wide open downfield. Taking it to home. It was over.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him. Huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
After scoring a touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Broncos looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Handoff to the lone back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll keep it himself. Big time play by the defense, he'll lose 4. They've run into a bit of trouble here at 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. And here's a fumble behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. The punt is headed out of bounds, and that is good news when you have someone as dangerous as he is returning. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. On the run deep down the right side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Got his man out of the backfield. Man, those sweet feet could dance on a light bulb. He's out to the 23.
All right, let's get it.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23?
Let's go.
From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. It's complete. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run play action. Flushed out of the pocket. They get to him as he throws. It falls incomplete and will change ends of the field to get things started back up. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Moving out of the pocket. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Davis. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Seminoles have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll pull it down and run. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Off the play fake. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Complete downfield. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The Seminoles line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's out of bounds just short of the goal line, but are they ever in business now?
It's always fun to watch offensive creativity in the red zone. Like, how are you going to get some space for your guy? They try the toss, get him out wide, maybe get him some space. The defense was ready. Nice job falling forward, getting at least a little bit on the play. Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Seminoles.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned. Because this offense, obviously...
Oh, they want the 2, and the holder's going to try to throw it. And it's caught off the fake. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense.
Get set, get set.
Let's send the tight end in motion. Jones wants to throw it. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. Already find a hole in that secondary. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Gives it on the option. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. From the gun. Here comes the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here comes the option. Three behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Gonna try to get it himself. Makes a guy miss and finally brought down at about the 25. And the Noles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got room at the 35. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He flips his field in an
football is so hard to defend. It basically becomes assignment football. It's almost like basketball where you say, I got him, you got him. Defensive ends a lot of times have to play the quarterback, and once the quarterback pitches it, a lot of times it's the alley defender next who has to come up and make those plays. Those options really stress defenses.
I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
But honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what you've seen on both sides of the ball today.
My philosophy on going for two is only when you have to. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. He's into the end zone for the two and extends the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. The throw. Nice grab in traffic. And he's knocked down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now the play fake. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Oh, what a move to get room. Still making moves. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time, gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and Dave.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, no!
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the game. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of times. They're just usually big, huge guys. And if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Off play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Jones to throw. Pocket breaking down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
And the Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Buys a little time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. The handoff keep working on that clock. Open space at the 25. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
Let's go.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
White.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Knowles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To the air, it's Castellanos. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Now improvising. Fighting off the defender. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Makes the red to the left. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down to the 26. The Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Makes the catch. It's Brooks. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone,
to turn it loose deep. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Broncos send out the punt unit. Makes the catch at the 30. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll start this drive from the 42. Use the play fake, now to throw. Myers on the move. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Blue 22! Blue 22!
Looking for a man, it's Castellanos. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Hard running there. He'll pull it down. Keeps it and gets the first down. Quick step and go. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop him. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Firing to the right, complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Rushes on him. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Here's the handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll take it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because
And he hauls it in inside the 30. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put the three. For the rest of this one.
All right, let's get
This
it.
offense
Break.
lines up feeling awfully good after that big play.
White 20.
The inside handoff. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. This is what an